Crazy. El Benny. Every day is a struggle, but we gotta keep getting up. We gotta trust God no matter how hard it is.
I've been put to the test. Lately I've been feeling stressed, but through it all I know I'm blessed. Ain't no time to go rest. I gotta give it my best, and then let God handle the rest. No holding back. Put my whole life on the track. The things that I rap, yeah, it's really like that. I took a few losses, but still I bounce back. To the day that I drop, I'ma build them stacks.
I try to do right, but I'm trapped in the sin. Most of my homies be trapped in the pen. Straight out the boon, I was born in this hell. Either I die or I go to jail. Can't trust my friends, cause all of them tell. The feds will follow the paper trail. Play with me, dog, and I'm spinning first. It gon' be you that's laying in that hurts. Love being black, but I feel like I'm cursed. Kids, they gon' cry when I leave the earth. Made it already with fortune and fame. These devils be hating, they dirty my name. People get murdered, now who they gon' blame? When they took off, I was feeling the pain. Came from the trap with the weed and the cane. These demons possessed me, they drove me insane.
To the test. Lately I've been feeling stressed, but through it all I know I'm blessed. Ain't no time to go rest. I gotta give it my best, and then let God handle the rest. No holding back. Put my whole life on the track. The things that I rap, yeah, it's really like that. I took a few losses, but still I bounce back. To the day that I drop, I'ma build them. I've been put to the test. Lately I've been feeling stressed, but through it all I know I'm blessed. Ain't no time to go rest. I gotta give it my best, and then let God handle the rest. No holding back. Put my whole life on the track. The things that I rap, yeah, it's really like that. I took a few losses, but still I bounce back. To the day that I drop, I'ma build them stacks. Yeah, stacking that paper, that's all that I do. I done been through so much, but still I stay true. Let me come through and put you on game. The key to success is to fuel it with pain. Gotta put in that work if you wanna see gain. Have my ups and my downs, that's just part of it, man. All my raps are for real, like some of you lame. Trying to work on myself, ain't no time to play games. These girls out here really do childish things. Got a few I can name off the top of my brain, but I'm not gonna do that, I'ma stick to the plan. Some of y'all like this, so y'all wouldn't understand. I'ma play my part and stand tall like a man. Get my feet out the mud and go quick up the sand. I'm living my life and I'm keeping it G. I'm a 214, but that's really where I be. I gotta go hard till I get to the top. And even like that, man, I really won't stop. Gonna keep it like this till the day that I drop. It ain't an option to not get off my block. Trying to buy a new house and a few rental spots. Keep investing my time till my music get hot. All the mails that I took, you would think that I flop. Can't go on like that, give it all that I got. The devil don't sleep playing tricks on my mind. That ain't no new to me, I'ma stay on my grind. I'm working so hard knowing that I'ma shine. You got beef for me, get to the back of the line. Jesus Christ got my back, yeah, the one in divine. So why would I trip on these suckers and sums? I'll keep fighting my demons, yeah, one at a time. I've been put to the test, but I know I'll be fine. Why do we mislead each other? Telling lies instead of truth, but truth is that we need each other. We need to come from under, yeah, and build this foundation. But life is getting to me, all this pressure that I'm facing. Like trying to make something happen with this dream that I've been chasing. Only see me at the podium, y'all don't see the frustration. I'm sick and tired, yeah, but no one seems to give a fuck. So I just keep telling myself that I ain't never giving up. No letting up, so I just gotta suck it through the pain and keep on going, knowing things will never be the same. I took some losses, still I know I got so much to gain. She say she love me, I can see right through a lying face. These brides be tripping, and homies always switching, but I can't let that shit knock me, gotta stay up on the mission. Been having premonitions about my life and how I'm living when it's my time and God takes me. I just hope that I'm forgiven. Could've died at 17, I flipped that Tahoe off the bridge, and I'm glad I walked away, but that trauma was never lifted. Off of my chest, sometimes I really feel depressed, but I just brush that shit off and keep on striving for the best.
Nobody hears me when I pray, nobody sees me when I cry. I'm just living in this hateful world, watching people die. Dear God, can you tell me, are you listening? Selling our souls for these diamonds that be glistening. I can feel the angel tears when it rains. See my homies in the casket, feeling they pain. I can feel the angel's tears when it rains. See my homies in the casket, feeling they pain.
It's like they turning women to men and men into women. They taking fathers from children, putting fathers in prison. They taking religion from school, turning schools into prison. It's like they take from the poor and give to the privileged. They fund all these wars, bro, and flooding with billions when we got people on the border sick and tired of they living. Supposed to be the land of the free, but I'm stuck in the system. Supposed to be the land of the free, but they profile me different. And if I'm tripping, just say I'm tripping off the questions I ask. Like how they get less time for murder than 6 ounces of crack. And how they building all these prisons, bro, and profit off crime. When they the one doing the sentencing and handing out time. And got my kids asking questions I don't know how to answer. Like why they said us in the store, dad, and they know it causes cancer. And why they so stressed, I pray over my lunch at school. When we got kids bringing guns to school, I don't know.
Nobody hears me when I pray, nobody sees me when I cry. I'm just living in this hateful world, watching people die. Dear car, can you tell me, are you listening? Selling our souls for these diamonds that be glistening. I can feel the angel tears when it rains. See my homies in the casket, feeling their pain. I can feel the angel's tears when it rains. See my homies in the casket, feeling their pain.
Nope. See, I'm on mute. All right, hold up. Let me make sure I got the right mic and we'll be go. Hold on. Mic check, mic check. All right, we're good. Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay, so the point of today's episode is to be done with Discord for the rest of our lives. I want to be done with it. You want to be done with it. The world wants to be done with it, right? But like you'll see this episode, that episode, you'll see like 2 minutes of this, 3 minutes of that, and basically nothing will get accomplished. So basically, I'm gonna run through some things. It's going to be a little bit from my episode, a little bit from MIEKA'S episode, and a little bit from Lemon's episode last night. And you will clearly, well, about 85% of y'all know who the mole is and exactly what's going on because people just won't say it. Like I've been sitting around like, damn, come on, y'all. Just trying to be diplomatic. Like, let me not say too much. Let me chill or whatever. But I'm going to say it all today. And we're going to get right into it. So first, as I said, we're going to go into my live first. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Now, as we walk through this stuff or as we go through these things, I'm going to give you context clues, right? I'm going to give you some context clues for things to actually pay attention to, okay? As you know, I'm all about receipts, all about, showing things, right? So what we're going to start off with is you guys kind of forgot about Resto. And this isn't necessarily to say that Resto's the mole or anything like that or whatever, but that's kind of where the friction started. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna hear Resto talk about like people getting kicked out and his role in the whole situation after he got irritated. What's up, the Queen? Before reacts, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get right into this. Let me put myself back here. Or I can put myself down here. Hold on. Let's do this. All right. So this will be about 2 minutes. All right. Let's get started. Hold on. Let me move this guy. Hold on. Hold up. Let me move this guy over here so I can pay attention. All right. Boom. Let's listen to. Hold on. Damn. All right. There we go. All right, let's listen to Resto and see how this all kicks off because this is where I think the drama started. Like, I mean, anyway, let's go.
Activation mode. So that's when I said, send me the names of the moles. 2P sends me the names. I never DM'd her before. Even in the DMs that I showed y'all, it shows the first DM was the name of a person that she wanted me to kick out. I said that I'm going to kick this person out. Send me the names. I'll do it. I'll talk to Lemon later. So yes, I'm not telling a fucking lie. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
stop right there. Okay, so Resto said that he wanted the names of the moles, right? So if you ask somebody specifically, send me the names of the moles, I'm kind of wondering, wouldn't somebody that doesn't know the name of the moles say, what are you talking about? You're tripping or whatever. So names of the moles got sent to Resto. Let's go.
what you and Lemon may have discussed on the phone call, I'm not privy to. I wasn't there. What I will say is what you said on this live was Lemon came to you and asked you. That may be true. Again, I wasn't on the phone call. So when you
wait. Sorry. He did come and ask me, but that was also he came and asked me before. This was the second time he asked me because remember when some shit got leaked to Bree?
That wouldn't.
So this is the first time like we're all hearing together that some shit got leaked to Bree, right? So now we've brought in Resto that apparently was asked to get the moles out of there and it was leaked to Bree. I'm not quite sure what the connection is on there, but let's go.
It makes sense. And I'm
No,
not,
no, no,
I'm again,
no,
I'm
no, no,
not
no,
on the
no, no,
phone
no. It
call.
does. It does. It does. Some shit got leaked to Bree, and then he was saying that he had moles in his camp because the only way they would have known that was in the Discord. And then
Right.
he asked me back then too. And I said, well, I'm a little busy right now. I ain't really got time. Then he asked me again that day. I was asked to do this by him, and he
Okay,
can't
so let
lie
me
and say
ask you
that
a
he did.
question then. So what exactly were you supposed to do to find the mole? If everybody back there mutes you or don't talk to you, how exactly were you going to go about finding the mole?
Sometimes I say specific things.
Now, this is interesting, right? So, listen very, very carefully to exactly what he says. He's saying, like, sometimes he would say certain things or whatnot. So, clearly, Resto at this point is in the general chat. But pay attention because basically, Chit Chat just asked him, well, how would you go about that? So, at this point, he basically kind of gives up the fact that he has troll accounts inside of the Discord. Okay, let's go.
Things or type specific things that will only get leaked by like a couple of people. So if there's, let's say you and Sour Patch are back there, I'll just generally talk. If I'm only talking to Sour Patch, I'll say something like, yeah, I got purple socks on today. But if it's just you, I'll say I got blue socks on today. Whether it's purple or it's blue, whichever one gets leaked, I know exactly who leaked it.
So that would, okay, but that wouldn't be in the open general because there's always more than at least 10 people at a time in the voice chat.
Yeah, but I always know who's there.
Oh, Resto.
Not really a good not really a good place to start. I don't know if you're making a case for yourself or whatever the case may be. So he puts things in the chat. Now, if he puts things in the chat to see if people are slipping up, obviously isn't Resto Chesto, right? And he's saying that he knows everything back there. And then he was also called to make sure that the moles got out of there. So if you're called to make sure that the moles got out of there, obviously you are suspicious of who the moles are. If you go in there to general chat and you're not yourself, obviously you have troll accounts. All right, let's go.
Listen, that
Because
doesn't make any sense.
it's more than one of us looking for it. He was also looking for it. It wasn't just me, it was him too.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
And
what
once
you just
and
said.
once I
If you
found,
go in there and
yeah,
say,
I
in more
know,
than
but
10
then you
people that
use
I
the
have on
process
purple
of
socks,
elimination.
All right, let's move along. We're going to talk about the method used to catch the moles. Let's see here. I believe that we already saw that. Okay, so let's skip right on to Beans. Okay, so Beans is going to enter in and basically confirm the names. I'm looking for that timestamp right now. Beans is going to come in and she's going to piggyback off of exactly what Resto said. Let's take a look at that. Let's see, 134. All right, here we go. Real quick. Let's go.
In terms of this mole discussion, prior to that is the whole situation where everything was coming down on Resto and he hadn't been around for a while. And Lemon had been trying to contact him. Lemon had reached out to him. He didn't respond. There was a whole conversation about Mel with the hailing of Hitler, where she did the sign and everything,
Basically,
and
talk
where
about Mel.
he rode for her and was caping for her with all of this situation, and he wouldn't back down. So Lemon had been trying.
But see, at this point, Beans, this is not what we're looking for. We're looking for like a piggyback off of what Resto said. So if you guys feel any deflection going on here, let us know.
Trying to contact him for a response. What say you about this? Because you said that you were this woman's manager, and then when he did get a hold of him, which was I think he was still in Vegas at the time. There was a guy named Kev and somebody else. They were all sitting there together, and they talked about it. And Lemon went on and was asking them, did they know that it was wrong, and did they say anything to her? Well, I'm not going to get into all of that. I'm going to fast forward to how this mole situation came up. Resto had been out of pocket, and Lemon couldn't even find him because Lemon was upset and he wanted him to, answer to this woman and her hailing Hitler. So you said that And that's why I came up here. You came up and said that Lemon had been talking to you behind the scenes about the mole. That's a lie, because Lemon couldn't even find you. Lemon didn't know where you were. He came back to the Discord. He always gave us like a play-by-play on.
Okay, let's remember when we talked about this the first time, Resto gave me receipts. And Resto gave me receipts that they were communicating behind the scenes, and that debunked what Beans is saying. At this point, a lot of people would think that Beans is deflecting because they called her up to, you know, to get something together. So far, we got Resto and we got Beans. Okay, so we're narrowing this down. Let's go.
I tried reaching out to Resto today. I still haven't gotten any contact. He's still not responding. I hit him up on Instagram. He won't return my calls. And pretty much that's where it was. So you didn't know anything about what was going on. You didn't know anything about the $10,000 that was being put up to retain an attorney.
But what I'm saying is why is Beans right now saying everything he didn't know? Okay, here's the thing. When you say somebody didn't know something, then that means you know it. Why would I say like, hey, Resto, you didn't know about the $10,000. Resto, you didn't know about Lemon coming back. Hey, Resto, Lemon didn't reach out and say anything to you on the phone. You're lying, you're lying, you're lying. Like, I don't know how you would come up with things that people are lying about if you don't know about it. Okay, let's go.
You didn't know anything about any of those conversations.
What's up, Bloop?
Because you weren't there.
What's up, Bird?
All right, I'm not going to let you lie. I'm not going to let you lie because you're long-winded. I'm not going to let you lie. That's fucking retarded. First of all, he was allowed. First of all, no, because you're just going to lie and be long.
All right, so we're moving right along. They're going to go back and forth, and that's not what we have time to be doing today. We're not going to sit here and talk about Discord all day. We're just going to decode it because there's really, after I'm done with this, there's really nothing anybody could say. I'll put a poll up every time we have a break, and you guys will tell us who the mole is. You guys will vote. We're going to go through 3 steps of that, and you'll know. You'll know. Trust me. Trust me. Envy's a troll. Trust the process. Let's go. All right. So what we're going to hear right now is we need to really, really hone in on sherekica. So we got person number 3. So Beans, Resto. Now we're on to sherekica. Listen very, very carefully to what she says right here. Let's go. I mean, are you trying to give somebody the exclusive? Or, you know what I'm saying? She says she's on it. She goes, I'm trying to let the cat out. Hang on 1 second. Let me go back. 1 second.
Retarded. Oh, I'm the mole. I guess I'm the mole.
Hold on.
Stupid. No, me. Serious?
Oh, here we go.
You want to put alcohol on me when you don't even know me? Girl, I don't even drink. You sounded so stupid yesterday. You sounded retarded. Oh, I'm the mole. I guess I'm the mole. I'm the mole. Bitch, is you dumb? You gotta be. That's okay. I got something for that ass, though. Yeah, we going on tours. Bitch, I'm finna let the cat out the motherfucking bag. Bitch, I'm on everybody panel. Know that.
Yeah. So that's a very, very strong statement, right? So now we got Resto that's talked behind the scenes and had to prove it. We got Beans that knows everything that Resto knows. And now sherekica is coming in saying that she's going to let the cat out the bag. So now we got character number 3. We're going to jump right into, let's see here. We're going to jump right into where she's talking about who's on her neck on a daily basis, and then we'll move on. We'll move right back to Beans' interaction. All right, let's go.
Hey, one leg up.
I mean, are you trying to give somebody the exclusive? Or you know what I'm saying? She says she's on it. She goes, I'm trying to let the cat out after she did that shit to me yesterday. She's like, hey, I'm about to let the cat out the bag. I'm going
exclusive. Just every time I get a chance to talk about this bitch, I am.
This is the first time we confirmed the animosity level between her and Beans. So we really have to put that together right now, because as of right now, Beans has spite against Resto, and now Sherika has spite against Beans. So let's go.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you said you're letting the cat out the bag, so it really sounded like you had something to say. So it's gonna irritate me if in an hour or two you're on somebody's panel talking about it.
No,
So if you got something to
Envy,
say,
you
get your
already
shit
mad
off,
with me. I
Tarika.
am not trying to. I
I'm
am not trying to
I'm
irritate you.
definitely
Okay.
I'm
It's no
definitely mad.
exclusive, but let me go back and see. Yeah, it ain't no exclusive like that. But I need to go back and see what all was said.
Oh, you talking about the
What's
Red
up,
Ball?
Jessica?
Yeah,
I got mods looking that up right now.
they're looking it up.
We'll definitely look it up, because I can't do it I
Let's
can't do
see.
two things at once like that. Lolo's
Okay.
good at that shit.
So
Damn y'all.
Shout out to Lo.
That
so
Shout
is
out
so
to
so right
Lolo.
far.
now let's look at the level of animosity and why that started with Beans. Okay, so right now we went and pulled this back up because there was a controversy about whether her and Beans had an interaction. The controversy was over her asking Beans to be a mentor for her, right? And we are wondering, we're saying, okay, so you're really, really, talking about Beans and having some issues with her. Why did you ask her to be a mentor? So she's going to break it down here for about another 30 seconds. Let's go.
So we even got into it. Okay, at least I'm gonna say at least a week before we even got into it. Okay, this is before I even asked her to be my mentor. So she already knew what the fuck was going on with me. She's a fucking liar.
Okay.
And I think
I
people
have
actually
never, and if
wanted to.
I have,
Yeah, go ahead.
please show me where have I ever mentioned my medical situation with anybody on YouTube, on anybody.
Okay. Well, right now, this is exactly where we're to Sharika even more having an issue with Beans because she entrusted her with information that she wasn't supposed to bring out to the public. Let's go.
Channel
What's up,
I
Jasmine?
outside of
never heard it till
Discord.
last week. I never heard it until last week.
Okay. And it's nothing that I came out there and said. The bitch got mad because we was going back and forth. And she the one that came out with the shit. That's what she did to try to hurt me. You want to talk about my medical situation. You want to lie about my kids. Somebody was yelling at my kids when they 16 and 17. They grown. And we don't even yell in this house. That's one thing about it. All this shit y'all getting from me, it's because of her. I'm not even this type of person. I don't yell. I don't go off on
441.
Okay, so this is at the point where Lolo helped me prove that, let's see, that Resto and Sharika now have a problem. So now we've gone from Resto having an issue with Beans, and now it's going to go into the next
41
level. So we
now.
got
So
character
that
1, 2,
means
3, and 4
if I
so
add
far.
3 L's to it, it'd be 141. Yeah.
Trip. She needed to replace that money. That is where the connection lies.
And that is where the lie is, because I'm going to show you right here with these receipts.
And just so you know, this is the receipts that Resta was bringing out, and this also brings up the Nurse K receipts part of it. Okay, let's listen.
Those
That I sent her the money way before.
Then
No, they're
why
not.
did you? Why
She's a big girl. Izzy's a big girl. She
Why
can
did
handle
you
herself.
go in there receipting? She wouldn't have had to step down. She wouldn't have been committed a federal crime. That's why she had to. Okay. Yep.
No, what job you got, bitch? Because the last time I checked, you just celebrated 80+ years old, bitch. Where the fuck is you working? Broke ass nigga in Detroit, you ain't paid for shit. When alligator amphibious looking ass
in Detroit, and you in Detroit, right? Y'all can handle that shit all.
Okay, hold on one.
I'm not gonna find a nigga that's over there already wasting away, already fucked up.
I don't know if
anybody. That's why he always says make a profile or whatever you want. I mean,
now what you're looking for right now is Beans is going to try to present the fact that your Nurse K gave out receipts allegedly that people were coming into the Discord to help take Lemon's channel down, which to me is like a major deflection. But if it happened, it happened. But at this point, like Beans she knows a lot.
don't go here and don't go there. That's what I'm trying to say. Nobody is being controlled.
What's up? It's
in this
download.
whole narrative that they're trying to spin
Hey,
is a lie.
Shereka.
All of it. As far as striking channels, Nurse K was kicked out of my Discord. There were 2 Discords. And the reason why is for this very thing that she's doing. Those receipts are doctored. And she sat in there and recorded conversations, and she screenshot what those ladies were putting in that Discord. People put their families and graduation pictures and stuff like that in there. Maybe somebody might have gone on a spa day. They might say, hey, y'all, I did this and this and this and that.
Okay, so now Beans is here to bring another character in. We got character number 5. We have Nurse K. So basically now she's okay. So we brought up, hey, why did you have that second Discord, right? And a lot of people talked about, we had that second Discord because, we felt safe there. We felt, there was various reasons, right? Like when I was going back and forth with Shereka, and Shereka was like, oh, I just went back there to, to chill or whatever, my own business. Cool. Now Beans is now justifying that second Discord and saying that they had to make that because of receipts like Nurse K bringing out that they were allegedly trying to take Lemon's channel down. Let's go.
Now put a picture, personal things. I kicked her out of that Discord because she proved herself to be untrustworthy. That's why she got angry, because she kept coming in there and she wanted us to help her to strike Lemon's channel. Nobody in there knows how to strike channels. I know I don't. I have never done this stuff before in my life.
And
I know
can we pause
nothing
this real
about
quick?
So
okay, so how the fuck?
So Shereka responds. So now we're back to character 4. We got 5 characters so far. Okay. All right, let's go. She's gonna respond.
And I don't know nothing about Nurse K. How Nurse K? How she get kicked out because she been trying to strike Lemon panel when you have it, when she have it in words, where you saying you want to strike Lemon panel, like you was talking the most shit. We saw it. It's in words, black and white.
Sure.
Did we not see her talk about Lemon and say what she trying to do? And it's not just her. It's Beans, Benz, and 2 B's. Yeah, I'm gonna call.
Okay, so now we got names. So we asked Shereka. Shereka's been very consistent about 2 P's, Beans. Who else did she say? I don't want to put somebody.
And it's not just her. Did we not see her talk about Lemon and say what she trying to do? And it's not just her. It's Beans, Benz, and 2 B's. Yeah, I'm gonna call everybody out.
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Shereka's going to talk about Beans being her mentor. I know we already heard that, but at this point, she wanted to remind her that why do you have all this animosity? And then we'll move right on to 2 P's is going to come into the conversation. We didn't see 2 P's until we got to Lemon's live, but right now right after this, she's going to bring her into the conversation. That's where we're going. Let's go.
On whose platform? How did she bring it up? Because Shereka's kind of quiet on platforms. Sometimes she speaks out, but if you remember that, you should remember where it was and who said it. That will totally.
They ain't said nothing else. They ain't
put whatever. So go ahead. You got the floor.
And you see, they ain't said nothing else. They ain't said not a motherfucking word. This is something that's so common. I be talking to these bitches all the time. I be letting them out, and they so scared.
What's up,
they
little mama?
say little shit when they think.
What's up, little mama? What's up, binary?
I'm not there. It's ridiculous. But envy.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm trying to have some type of respect and decorum for Discord, because they're gonna put this against me every time I say something about them. They is gonna say, "Oh, she's talking behind, our back, and talking about Discord and all this other shit," and they gonna blame me when I wasn't the one who originally did it. But of course they're gonna blame me. They gotta have mine, like I said, and I said the names: 2 P's, Beans. Since y'all want to kiss up her ass, suck that bitch pussy, since you want to do all that.
Okay, cool. Now we have a very, very interesting situation. What's up, Bird? Appreciate you being here. Hey, now we have a very, very interesting situation. I didn't even expect this. Vic, um, wait till y'all hear what Vic has to say about the situation, right? Because Vic is back there chilling, allegedly minding his own business. Now we got character number 6, right? Resto, Beans, Sherika, 2Ps, Vic. It's all over the place now, but we're going to break this down. After this, we're going to have a poll and then we're going to move on to the next segment. All right. So Vic comes in and I was like, wow. Okay. So you guys let me know what you think about Vic coming in. And this is after Vic heard all about the second Discord. Okay. All right. So we're all on the same page here where we heard about the second Discord. So Vic came up to give his 2 cents. Let's go.
What the fuck was going on in his Discord without him knowing? Because he wasn't there. Lolo. But I was there. You feel me? I was there. And I told him immediately. I didn't wait. I didn't say, well, you know, all this, let me do all this A, B, C, D shit. See, that's where it starts to look foul. You understand, Lolo? Like if I like somebody trying to flag you and they in my Discord and I'm cool with you, right? And they sending me all these goddamn. At some point, wouldn't I? If I'm Lolo's homie, hey Lolo, yo, this motherfucker in my Discord trying to get me to flag you on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have that conversation immediately. Yeah. We're going to have that conversation immediately. It's not going to be something that I forget when I see you. Sure. That's not going to slip my mind when I see you.
RNY.
Hey, little
RNY. RNY.
And thank God RNY came up
RNY.
right now, by the way.
I probably missed this part, but Vic said that Nurse K kept coming into Lemon's Discord asking for help on how to flag Lemon.
I don't know what happened with that.
No, I'm asking, is that what Vic just said?
I think so. Yeah,
okay, so here's my thing. If that is the case, right? Mm-hmm. Did any one of them tell Lemon that Nurse K was in his Discord asking for help to flag him?
Exactly.
I think
What's
they
up, Star
did.
Patch?
I don't know. I really wasn't there during that particular time frame.
Because if nobody didn't, then what would that say about the people in his Discord?
That's crazy. Sherika, do you know the answer to that question? I'm not back there like that. Vic, anybody in that damn Discord? Because that's a good question. Because if I found that out, I'd be pissed off. I mean,
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Sherika. Sherika.
Okay, I know. I'm sorry. I'm like
that is true.
Envy.
RNY, go ahead.
In the chat, Envy. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear everything.
I know. No, just leave the chat alone. You're on the panel.
Okay, I'm out the chat. What was the
all right?
What was the question? I'm sorry, you guys.
Let RNY ask you a question, please.
So my question was trying to seek clarity on what Vic said. He said Nurse K kept coming into his Discord group asking for help on how to flag Lemon. If that is,
that's a very important comment there on the screen, right? Okay.
Clarity on what Vic said. He said Nurse K kept coming into his Discord group asking for help.
Okay. Beans has a comment right here that says, hold on a second. What the hell? Hold on.
On how to.
Are we not at the same place? Hold on.
Flag Lemon. Discord let Lemon know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm tripping because that's the comments in here.
Let me tell you.
Anyway,
it's certain people who's in the Discord that is just 100% down, you know, with Lemon because they've been knowing him for years, you know. So the Sour Patches, if she sees some shit.
Anyway, I have the other comment in the way at this point right now. Beans and Cornbread put up a comment on the screen that says Vic isn't lying. So basically meaning that, you know, they're going back and forth between Discords and she's actually replying to the Nurse K receipts right here. Let's go.
Shit, Sour Patch is going to let them know, right? no problem. With me, I saw the shit, but at the same time, I just now got into Lemon Discord in February, right?
You really, really, really have to pay attention to what Sherika's saying right now, because this is going to go right into Mika's live as to what Sherika's talking about. I just got into this Discord, don't really know what's going on. Just keep that in mind when we get over to Mika's live. Let's go.
I'm really not that attached to Lemon in the beginning like I am now. You know what I'm saying? And so when you got ladies who've been there way, way before me and seeing what they saying, and I really just...
Let's think about this real quick, okay? So she said that she wasn't as attached to Lemon as she was before, right? Okay, so what changed? So let me understand. I know he drops the link for people to come in publicly, but it does seem like she's very, very invested at this point, because she says that she didn't know Lemon when she got in there, but she's very, very, very invested. So let's go.
Just be wanting Lemon to come back there and have fun. So I don't say a lot of shit. I do not say to Lemon. A lot of shit that I went through with these women, they will go back to Lemon and tell Lemon about what I say. But I never go to Lemon and tell him about what they say or what they do or what's going on, because I want Lemon to come back there and have fun. I want Lemon to have a place where he can go, but he ain't got to deal with this YouTube shit. And it seems like every time he go back...
Let me check a couple comments before we move on the lives. Now, you said, now she may have mentioned in a side way. Hold on a second. Now she must have mentioned in a side way, but not outright, saying that Nurse K keeps asking her the Discord directly because Lemon would be like, what the fuck? Okay. Sherika, I saw the receipts, but I was around then, so I tried to stay out of it. Okay. Yeah. You definitely said that. When you were on my live, you did say that you just kind of tried to chill out or whatever before you got to know the ladies. I respect that. But that's what snipers do too, in the battlefield. Okay. All right. So basically, all right. So now everybody was confused yesterday in MIEKA'S live, right? Like, oh, what happened? What happened? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So now we've brought the characters in. We got, as I said, I'm not going to go through it again, but now you know the players, the resto, the whatever. Beans, 2Ps got brought up, Beans, so on and so forth. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch over here to, hold on, let's go ahead and unshare this. Hold on 1 second. Let's go on a field trip. Let's go on a field trip to MIEKA'S live. So now you got that much in order, because if you see these lives, you're not gonna understand unless you put chronological. So think in your head. What's up, Come Pillow Talk? Think in your head right now. Who so far is the mall? Because right now you should literally have you should be at about 40% right now ish on knowing who the mole is. So let's go ahead and take a field trip over here to MIEKA'S live, and let's bring in a couple more details. Okay, after this I'm extremely confident that you all will be I wouldn't say double it yet, but after this episode of watching mine, I'm pretty sure that you guys will maybe be at about 60%. But as I said, once we're through this and we go through Lemons a little bit, I'll give my conclusion. I'll do a poll and we'll figure this out. Okay, so hold on, let me go back here real quick. All right. So we're going to start off with Mieka talking about Beans and feeling that she got dogpiled on. So that was the issue, right? One of the main reasons why Mieka had a live is because she wanted to show Beans that she wasn't dogpiled on. So let's hear this, and then we'll go right into when Sherika joins and hear their conversation, okay? So this is character number 7, but this is a content creator, which is Mieka, okay? Let's go.
With different people. You didn't have to. When Bree and Pizza hit my panel, I mean, they're content creators, and they acted in that position of being a content creator. They did not come up here banging with anybody. They ain't come up here starting with you.
Right.
But you jumped on them and tried to say you were dogpiled on. Not at one time did anyone come at you, Beans. However, you came at everybody. And it's crazy. Just each argument she had, she picked. No one started with her. So, me and Shereka are here today to speak on our truths. I ask that you be respectful to our guests between me and Beans. Hey, Diva, my baby.
All right. Now, this receipt right here that Mieka is putting up is very telling to me, right? Okay, listen to this very, very carefully, okay? And ask yourself why. All right. And remember, I'm unbiased. I know how this all is. Let's go.
Me and Beans. Hey, Diva, my baby. This is what it is right now. And I have permission to do this. You see, all me. Except for the phone calls. All me. Where are her messages? Why did she delete them? She claims she never love bombed me.
Okay, so basically that was a situation where Mieka was pretty much showing that Beans was having a strong relationship with her. Now, what she's trying to show is that Beans, talked to Shereka about being a mentor, and now she's talking to Mieka on the side as well. I think that's what she's trying to show. But here comes Shereka, okay, and she's going to speak a little bit more. We're going to skip over because we heard this in my live, but I just want her to show you. Okay, so as I said, this is Mieka going into their relationship with Beans, and then this is Shereka coming in to underscore their relationship. And basically, I believe that was to, connect the dots between the fact that Beans does talk to multiple people behind the scenes off of Discord. Let's go. What's up, beautiful Kimmy?
In fucking Discord. But yeah, there's a lot of things she's lied about. Like she claims that she didn't bring your health situation out to the board. Do you want to speak on that?
Yeah, I can elaborate on that.
Okay, cool.
Can everybody hear me? Okay, I'm not sure. Hopefully.
Okay, you good?
Okay.
Y'all let me know if she's loud and clear.
Okay, so I have been writing dates down on my calendar, just trying to like recall everything that that happened. Now she would tell you this is something that probably happened a month ago, but everybody, this literally started, I want to say Mother's Day. So this is like, when was Mother's Day? Like the 11th, maybe something like that.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Somewhere around that time. Yeah, this is happening.
Now, to be fair, Shereka did say that she went into Discord. She was there late, right? And she went into the second Discord and she went into the first Discord. Okay, fine. But it seems there's something there that I can't quite figure out of how she got so close to Beans if she was in the Discord so much later than the other ladies. But let's listen. Let's go.
Like within the last maybe 3 weeks, you guys. Now I tried to pinpoint exactly when she came on the panels and started talking about,
I know you guys are probably tired of me pausing, but listen to this. Listen, this is huge, okay? Listen to what she says about when Beans would hit the panels. Listen to what she says about pinpointing when Beans hit the panel. Listen to her talk about her calendar that she kept tabs on when Beans would hit the panel. Listen to this very, very carefully. And I will tell you along the way when you need to do this and do this. Let's go. Hold up. We're going to go back about 20 seconds. Hold on. Let's bring
my
this
health
together. Hold
pinpoint
on.
exactly when she came on the
Oh,
panels.
hold on.
I tried to pinpoint exactly when she came on the panels and started talking about, my health situations. But I can tell you one live, which I know Mika it was when me and you had got into it, and you had went live the next day, and you was upset with me, so you was airing out everything that basically I had, in Discord, and she hit your panel that day. That's when she really just started coming out with my, like, it's recorded. You got the recording. That's when she started learning out my health information about my liver, about someone popping pills, which I never did. She started talking about, oh, well, what else is connected to the liver? It's the gallbladder, and stop drinking. That's when all that came out on that live. That had to probably been on the 14th.
Yeah,
I believe.
Stop. All right. So Beans is having conversation with Sherika. Beans is having conversations with Resto. And now Sherika is keeping tabs. And I really wanted you guys to pay attention to the dates. She said exactly on the 14th. Exactly this panel. Exactly that panel.
I believe that live
true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that, and I would not have known about Sharika's situation if it was not talked about. I wouldn't have known because I don't think I was there when you told the Discord. So I wasn't there when that happened. But
No,
definitely.
it was backstage. It was on this.
So I wasn't.
All right, we're skipping right to when Sherika tells that she used the back Discord, and then would see some talking shit in the main Discord. So she's going to go into that a little bit deeper. We need to hear that again because the consistency from my live to Mika's live is kind of crazy. All right, so at this point we're being fair. All right, let me see here. 32. 30. Hold up. Right here. Here we go.
Beans is proven because she did a health read on me too. I can't remember if we were live on Discord, but she definitely did.
And see, my mistakes was that I did on Discord.
Yes, Sour Patch. That is what she said. Yes, because she doesn't drink, and that's one of the reasons why she showed us her drawer with every damn thing I wanted. I wanted to open up that whole drawer. She has edibles. Okay, yes, she only drank one day on Mother's Day. We know that, but let's pay attention to what she says here. Okay.
I went in, like, my mistakes. I feel like I went into the general chat and just started like popping off. So basically anybody can go in there and just see like is some type of, disagreement going on in Discord because Sherika up in here like going on. That's the only thing, like, I feel like I really did. It was like, I didn't come out on YouTube and say it was a problem. I went into the general chat and was just going off on, like, and I didn't even say names. I was just being general. Just like, motherfuckers ain't finna fuck with me type shit. Woo woo. So I did do that. And I am, I feel bad about that. Like, for even just saying anything. Like, because they made me look.
All right, listen, y'all. Okay, so we have graduated. Okay, we have graduated to the point where we've graduated to the point where Sherika said that she was chilling, right? She was chilling back. She wasn't really paying attention to the Discord, but now we have her in Discord number 1 and Discord number 2. But now she's popping off in the general chat because I would assume she's frustrated, whatever, but we really have to say that was pretty quick. That was very, very quick of, I didn't spend a whole lot of time in the Discord. Boom. Now I'm in the Discord popping my shit. Is that to test someone, or is that to kind of, feel out what's going on? I don't know. Let's go.
Look like I'm the crazy person, So, hey.
You had a right to say something, though, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, kind of piggyback what you were saying, Mika, in the beginning about
Okay, we're gonna skip right to when Hazel arrives, because Hazel is coming up to get some clarity on the situation. Sorry about her delay. She was in the car driving, but you could pretty much see. So she's actually coming up to talk about like Lemon's channel. I'm not quite sure. We'll hear it here in a minute. Let's go, Hazel.
See this coming when she was calling y'all to have all those meetings to quote unquote protect his channel? Like y'all didn't see this coming?
It wasn't like that. It was no meetings. Like, not with me.
I'm not saying what you're Shrieky, because you wasn't there from the beginning. You wasn't there before they kicked half of us out.
Say it again.
You guys didn't see this coming?
Say that again.
Oh, you guys didn't see this coming when she
only got kicked out. Like, wait, okay.
I
Shrieky,
I thought
you came. Hold on, Mika. You came, Sherika, you came after a whole group of us got kicked out. I don't mean like recently. I mean like a while ago before the drama started between y'all. A bunch of us got kicked out because we wasn't following the guidelines. We weren't following what it is that she wanted us to do.
Hazel, I didn't
kept getting pinned as modes.
Okay, but I was on mute. I didn't say anything.
Okay. I might have a slight delay because I'm in the car.
So basically what she's doing here is she's confirming that, Rika was in there, when the group was formed or whatever in the other Discord. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna have a slight delay. But yeah, my question was, you guys didn't see this coming when she was back there in the lounge having the meetings where y'all were quote unquote strategizing to save Lemon's channel? And I'm saying that in reference when Lemon was with BBW and how they were just like adamant to get rid of her. Y'all didn't see this coming?
No, because I was only in that other group for like maybe 2 days. So I can't even speak for everything they were doing. I know that first group is
So this goes back to the Nurse K receipts, and she's basically trying to figure out, okay, if someone's plotting against taking down Lemon's channel, that's an issue. But also when the receipts started coming out, because they were talking about Nurse K, sharing or taking screenshots and recording conversations allegedly and all that other stuff. That's what Hazel's talking about right now.
The group Nurse K was in.
I mean her group. I don't mean her group. I was kicked out like before that group was formed. I got kicked out. I'm talking about his main group, like his main Discord. The first Discord, not the second one. Lemon has had 2 Discords.
Right. Most of the time when people are kicked out, he is the one that's purging, the Discord and kicking people out. We know
he be over there drunk with an attitude, and then before we know, we all just get banished. It's cool. But I said what I said. If y'all don't let me, Queen, and Asia back in that Discord, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna tell everybody that we gonna protest y'all and troll y'all.
Damn. Okay, so now we got a little bit of friction. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead. Let's jump to Sherika's talking about Beans bringing things out on the panels. The only reason I'm having you guys listen to that one more time is I want you all to see the consistency of the fact that yes, Sherika is saying the same thing about things coming out.
Rather than a fight, not to get kicked out, and I definitely agree with that.
No, not
it
at
seems
all.
like y'all there in fights to be in there.
No, the thing about it is to set the shit straight, because the bitch came out here and said all this shit on people's panels, lying and shit. If you're going to lie on people's panels, we're going to tell you the truth and we're going to put it on the panel so everybody can hear the shit. I ain't on no rebuttal. Ain't shit finna happen until a motherfucking rebuttal happen. Bitch, I said what the fuck I had to say. Now, bitch, say what the fuck you gotta say. You ain't got shit else to say, it's the end of it. She got some more shit to say, I got some more shit to say. Period. Ain't nobody trying to need no attention or none of that other shit. Fuck is you talking about? The bitch ain't said nothing. We said what the fuck we had to say. She ain't said nothing else. That's the end.
All right, here's what we're skipping to. Now, Pizza's gonna ask some very, very specific questions about this second Discord because like Pizza was, Pizza, just like the rest of us, were kind of sitting in the chat like, damn, ask a question that gets down to the bottom of things. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what we're gonna hear. Pizza's gonna ask her directly right here. Let's go.
Like the girl was over there dry begging. So Lolo had like literally put her in her place like, girl, no, that is a motherfucking lie. Show the receipt. Then she talking about, well, you be over there dry begging and you be doing this and you be doing that. And Lolo's like, well, all y'all be sitting over there talking about stuff going on in y'all life. Y'all discuss that type of stuff. And then I don't understand how she said that because remember on your platform, she said the reason why she created the Discord, the Discord and Limits Discord was to protect the people that was in the Discord that y'all was in Limits Discord because they were putting their personal information in there.
This is when they started. Okay, so we're flashing back to blaming this on Nurse K, right? Because Pizza's actually referring to the receipts that did come out. That's basically what she's doing right now. Let's go.
And people was getting doxxed, which I also thought was a bald face ass lie and bullshit because we didn't get nobody's pictures of them being married out here, they kids, where they work, it's public. But okay, what the fuck ever. But that's what she claimed she had to do.
Yeah, I see, personal pictures of ourselves. The doxing thing, no. I have not seen anyone that's been doxed in the Discord.
But she said that on your platform. Remember when it was asked about her having a Discord? She said the reason why she got the Discord was because of the information of people putting it in Discord. That's why she.
So do we understand how many Discords there were now? So allegedly there was a lemon not allegedly, there was a lemon Discord, and then there was, I think, Beans, 2Ps, Mika, Rika, just there. That's the second Discord. Now they're saying like there was a Nurse K third Discord. So that's where they're saying like that she recruited her own small group or whatever. I don't really think that's true, to be honest with you. I only think that's a second Discord. There might be some confusion here, but I'm confused on this situation. That's why I brought it up to you all. Let's go.
She did it. And I'm like, but isn't that like ironic that she doing that? But then you turn around and you come out here and tell shit that's supposed to be kept between y'all, and it's supposed to be about you protecting the people that's in the Discord. But you didn't mind coming out here telling Sherekica business. You didn't mind coming out here telling Lolo business. You didn't mind.
See, Nurse K, one of the reasons why I'm playing this back is I never saw anybody get doxxed from Discord. Yes, we hear about the drama. Yeah, we hear about the bullshit or whatever, but I didn't see anybody get doxxed personally. So let's go.
Doing that. So why would these people even protect you? That goes over that into your Discord that you did on in Limits Discord, and it's supposed to be for protection, but you could turn around and literally end up airing them out like you did Lolo. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, I know with that, the first little Discord she made, it wasn't that many people in there. But, with me, I did mine because of, and I said this more than once, because of the threat from dragons. Mine was created when dragons.
Okay, so this is very, very new information. So I don't exactly know what the threat from dragons is. Let me hit a couple comments real quick. Swag okay mixed in that Mississippi. Oh, you're talking about probably your accent. See, the lies are okay until people turn on them. Right. That's yes. I definitely see that because the thing is right now, all the characters and whatnot. And this is about the point where Resto stepped out. I believe that, Resto said that he had, some issues with Lemon or whatever. In my personal opinion, I felt like Resto started to have too much information and deflected. Like, okay, I got, I got a burner gun. I got a throwaway phone. Hey, y'all, I'm through.
So now we got about 8 characters. Okay, we're gonna break it down. We're going right over to Lemon's live from last night because we need to see 2P's come into the situation. What it's going to do with 2P's and everybody coming into the situation is really going to put like a kaboom on all the characters so far. So now we're at the second situation right now. I feel like you all will know. I think you all know about another 20% who was the culprit here. Okay. There were 2, right? And Nurse K, I think they said you got a third. That's what I was getting to. No, I was in the mod Discord. It was only 2. Okay. Troll Angel. No, it was 3 Discords. It was Lemons, Beans. We just found out. Hang on. Jesus Christ. 3 Discord. It was Lemons, Beans, and MIEKA'S. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. So Mika just basically says she created hers because of the dragons drama. Okay, cool. So we're caught up. Let me make sure I get these comments. Let's see here. So it not doxing if Sherika shared her health information in Discord and Beans revealed it on YouTube. See, the funny thing is I hate the semantics sometimes because basically, my thing is it doesn't necessarily, sorry, y'all. Jesus Christ. Anyway, fuck it. So doxing to me is finding information out that people didn't want you to have and then telling other people. So I don't know exactly the correlation between telling something to somebody in confidence and then it coming out into the streets. I don't think that that's doxing, but that's for y'all to, Jesus Christ. All right, yeah, that's for y'all to figure out. Okay, so now we're going to go on and we're going to go to last night. So hopefully you all at this point have a little bit more idea what's going on. And Resto showed me a receipt where someone told him to go at certain people. Right. That's exactly what we saw. Resto on my live that we went over first, Nurse K, Resto did pull out all those receipts. Now, it's not a secret. They said that, or he said Lemon asked, or no, he said that 2P's asked him to kick out some people because they were allegedly the moles, and he said that he will let Lemon know about that later, and that became a controversy, and that's kind of how like 2P started getting involved in the BS. Didn't want to be involved in it at all, but that's what. So I have no idea why you would ask Resto to delete anything, because what that brings me back to believe is that Resto had too much information. So I wouldn't tell somebody to delete people if they don't know something. Okay. My first in Discord was the same day Nurse K and Lesby left. I didn't see them come back. I didn't know what went down. Okay, what do we got? Sherika cuss, we weren't in there together, correct? Okay. Sherika says, I told them also I didn't want my business out there. I said I would never share the lady's personal info, and I still haven't. Okay, so is that an answer to Sherika because we weren't in the Discord together? Right. Okay. So basically what Nurse K is basically saying is if she wasn't in the Discord with you at that particular point, then obviously she's not the one that leaked it, doxed it, whatever. And right here, Sherika, you're pretty much confirming that. Hang on. You said I would never share the lady's personal information, but along this whole lines, what we've heard you say so far, Sherika, is that you had this conversation with Beans because you wanted Beans to be your mentor. That's what I'm getting from it. It's easier to digest all back and forth without all the yelling and over talking. Yes. No. Yep. Let's see, what do we got? But I don't know why they would ask Resto when they kick people out themselves. That's what we were saying. That's exactly what we were saying, Nurse K. Exactly what we were saying. Because Resto
part of Resto's demise and reason why he wanted to separate from the group is because he didn't know why he was asked to do it. Now, here's what bothers me about that situation, right? You can go to Discord. If you're the person, you could scroll up and you can see who kicked who out, who timed who out. It's almost like being a mod in YouTube. So I don't have any idea because they were both mods. All these people were mods, right? So it is really, really weird that they asked Resto to do it after Resto had wanted to already separate himself from the situation. So it kind of seems like a, you handle the bullshit. Here's the gun. You know what I'm saying? So would you say what's crazy is it was 3 more side conversations, just one-on-one. Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead, let's drop this. All right, let's go to last night. Hold on. Let's see here. All right, let's go here. And the reason why we're going here now is so far we've really only heard from the characters that we brought up, right? Who have we not heard from? We have not heard from 2Ps. What the hell is this garbage? Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah, so we haven't heard from 2Ps. Then you said then someone tried to lie and say that I know sherekica. Hey, Nurse K, in what way did they say you knew sherekica? Like on a personal level, or you guys talking in Discord or whatnot? Because at this point, it seems like the closest relationships that have been talked about is Beans being the common denominator of everything going on. Lemon pretty much having, it being his Discord, but it was like sherekica and Beans on the health situation, the mentor, the so and so. Mieka, we know Lolo. We know Lolo doesn't give a shit. And then Nurse K with the receipts to basically vindicate herself for the lies and whatnot. So let's go ahead. And the first thing that we're going to listen to is sherekica just hit the panel. Okay. Let's see. People wanted to point him out to be the mole. Correct. Absolutely, they did. And I will tell you this. You guys should be 60% who you think the mole is. Did you listen to the telling information? It's not okay. It's not the one that that's the common denominator. Okay. It's not that person. The common denominator of this whole situation is aware of all of this. She's very aware of how it's all put together. Like she's the engineer, but she's not the mole. Okay, I will tell you that. Let's see. It seems people was trying to set people up to take the fall on some things. I don't know. It's super messy. I'm glad I wasn't there for most of it. I might have been on the list. Let's see. Oh, okay. Like we work together. Okay, yeah. Because also they said that Nurse K, that wasn't the only person. They also said that you and Resto were going behind the scenes. But as we see, this is the point where Resto pretty much checked out. Okay, so there's absolutely no way that Nurse K and Resto could have gone behind the scenes because Resto already checked out. So let's hear sherekica come up because this is going to set the stage for an individual we haven't seen, 2Ps and whatnot. All right, sherekica, what'd you say? Beans and continue to lie and say me, Pizza, and Nurse K are working together to bring down Lemon. Chit Chat mentioned on Lemon's asking me, do I see why people think I'm recording their conversation? Got it. sherekica, a lot of people say that you were recording conversations and whatnot because they wanted to know why you were going back and forth. Now, sherekica, I want you to really, really think about this, right? And I want everybody to think about this. You made a mistake, okay? I'm going to tell you, you made a huge mistake, right? You said that is true. I have a clip of her saying that about Rika and Nurse K. Okay, cool. All right. So the mistake. If you have a notorious troll in the chat, Anywhere you go. I don't give a damn where you are. I don't give a damn how it happens. If you have a notorious known troll, you shouldn't start an argument with them. Do you know what I'm talking about, Sherika? I almost can't hold it in, to be honest with you. Let me, hey, don't start an argument with, all right, let's go.
And can y'all hear me?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with Mika, from my experience, I'm gonna tell you, in so many words with you. I think in the beginning, because okay, so I first hit Discord in February, right? So, I didn't start saying nothing until May. The whole time I'm quiet, I'm listening, I'm just trying to figure out everybody because it's just how I am. I'm observant. So I've been hearing things. But my thing is I kind of take it as maybe they didn't necessarily know who you.
Stop. All right, look. Yes, look. Sherika. So we're at the point right now. Did I figure it out? Sherika, did I figure it out? By this comment you put right here? Yes, I hear you. I've been around for a long time, Sherika. Did I figure it out? All right, let's go.
You were at the time. And I heard about situations just because I heard it from these ladies. I definitely ain't said nothing, of course, because like I said, I never said nothing. I just was quiet. But I'm hearing from the main key ladies that we've been talking about, the 2Ps, the beans,
Okay, so we're going back to the Sherika was quiet about the situation, just kind of sitting back observing. The only thing that there's a couple things you shouldn't have said. Number one, the calendar, keeping up with dates, the 14th, what someone said, what somebody didn't say. Your second mistake was having an argument.
the chit chats, yeah. You already know who's back there, who's very verbal. It's no between us and Discord. It's not a secret. We know who's mostly verbal, who mostly got something to say.
Yes, could you go into depth? I need to be sure. Sherika. Listen very carefully. I'm from the troll beef sector, Sherika. All right. So let's go back to your first comment right here. Okay, Envy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's pretend we're having a conversation right now, whether you're the mole or not. Okay. And whether you're hired to do this. All right, hold on. Okay, Envy. Yes, I hear you. Yes, but can you go in depth? I need to be sure. Don't tell it yet. We gotta watch the lemon part, okay? Just sit back and relax. Here's some water and some snacks. Just chill. I got this. Trust me. I can't believe nobody else got it, but let's go.
Who's mostly can be a mean girl compared to out of the other people. You know what I'm saying? So they've been saying shit. And so I'm saying my thing is me saying is I guess they may have to get to know you at the time. I don't know. But this is nothing new for me hearing. So I don't know what happened today that you just heard. I know you probably had a conversation with some of the ladies. But Mika, I'm here to tell you the truth, and I'll tell you 100. You need to talk to me about the situation. We can all go backstage and talk about it. I dare somebody say I'm lying.
No, I believe you. I definitely believe you, especially the way the conversation went and how the person was putting things. It's like, damn, you felt like this about me all this time. What
up, Max?
Well, I shouldn't say. It's
I
gonna
don't.
be a conspiracy between.
Now we're hearing Sharika talk about Mean Girls, and she comes from around the way, like around the way girl, right? Little Mama, remember I said I'll conclude. Okay, trust me, I'll conclude. That's the point of all this. Because now you know the chain of events, right? Think about the characters, think about their roles, think about when they got mad, think about what they did when they got mad, think about the different discords, who was in there, who got the receipts, who sent things out. Just pay attention. This isn't very hard. Oh shit. Yeah, I wanted to be a little closer to you to say this. This isn't that hard. Okay? Just it's okay. All right? You guys are going to be better out in the YouTube streets after you see this, okay? It's like a game of Clue, but you should see exactly what's going on. Who at this point?
500 people that ain't even talked on damn Discord yet.
Child,
Well, I think they some mean girls, and I want them to prove to me how they not no mean girls. Cause I know one thing, I'm not a mean girl. I'm that girl who run away. That's the type of girl I am. I'm the girl who run away. I'm that girl who run away. That's the type of girl I am. I'm that girl who run away. That's the type of girl I am. I'm the girl who run away. That's the type of girl. Prove to me how they not no mean girls. Cause I know one thing, I'm not a mean girl. I'm that girl who run away. That's the type of girl I am. I'm the girl who run away.
After the live, they had heard from her. Found out is she has
Don Play. What's up, D Ham? Hey, Don Play. I know you know. Don Play. I know you know. All right, let's. I'm gonna do a special Zoom in for you. I know Nurse K knows. Okay, hold on. I know Nurse K knows. I know Don Play knows. I know Man is confused. I know Little Mama Obama's is confused. Troll Angel, you're almost there. And let's just keep going. We're almost finished. And then we'll conclude. And I don't give a shit. Somebody's gonna be mad, but it's cool. It's cool. Just be a little bit smoother next time, okay? And then I won't do this to you, okay? Let's go.
Has an issue with V. Lachey because V. Lachey took up for pizza. So that was her reason for being mad at me. Now, today in my chat, 2P's drops down and calls me a doxer. So,
what?
Yes. Yeah, and I didn't even say nothing to her like that. But okay. Just like I said, they were saying those were conversations they were having about me. And that proved it right there when she dropped down and then me having a conversation with another person right before I came here. They both talking about instances of me possibly doxing.
Yeah, Nurse K, we all know you and Lesby don't fuck with Resto. Yeah, they definitely don't. Don't do this. Don't do shit. Don. Woo! We're almost there, y'all. Oh my god! Like people that don't know how to troll definitely wouldn't have figured this out. Okay, all right. I don't use this for content. They do. I couldn't been got fruit out of here. I know. I know. Don, Mike. Oh Jesus, you guys are going in. They all look under there. Jesus. This is triggering. Let me go to the bushes. It's not that triggering, Nurse K. Not at all. What part of it's triggering? Nurse K, I do have to know because that's a very strong word around here. I got to know what part of it's triggering because you're safe. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm having a blonde moment because I don't know either. I know you're not a troll. You're not supposed to know. That's the whole point, Mika. You're not supposed to know. Okay. But when we do the poll, I'm pretty sure that it's going to come out. If not, I'll tell it. Don't worry. Let's go.
Jesus. I didn't know that's what was going on. I don't know.
Do you remember
I
me
watched the
doxing?
replay. No.
I don't. That's part of the rules.
Right.
But yeah.
All right.
Come on.
So I want y'all to see how 2Ps comes in, right? Okay, the reason why I want you to see how 2Ps comes in is because you're going to understand, like, when somebody's really your QI. Where is QI? Oh boy, that means damn, that means something bad's happening. Damn, Nurse K, what do you mean? Sugarine and QI, that's bad. That's very bad. That means that you're angry. For sure. I don't know what I'm doing to anger you, Nurse K. You're safe. Damn. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. All right, let's continue. So it's really, really good to hear 2Ps come in because she has emotional intelligence because basically all these lies, ding, 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 she hasn't been in any of them. So basically you can kind of tell that she's like, this is irritating. Didn't want to really be into it. She also says that it was childish and other things like that, right? Okay, so again, Nurse K, type and tell me what's triggering. I don't know. I'm just I'm just breaking down the situation, but you know, let's go. All right.
You know, you and I was just having a conversation with Benz, Mika, and Sherika.
That's my first question.
So don't expect it from me.
Wait a minute. Think.
For me.
Mika, first of all, let me ask y'all something. First thing, this is what I have to say. What make y'all think that me being a grown-ass woman just like you, that I have to answer anything you say?
Exactly.
That's my first question.
So don't expect it from me.
Wait a minute. Y'all are the ones just out here hitting panels and doing this. You don't see, I haven't done none of this what you're doing.
I'm a content creator. I am.
I know. You're trying to build your channel. I get it.
No, I can't build off
like
of y'all.
I said,
I don't know what that even means.
Oh Lord Jesus. I'm not gonna do this over time.
That's fine. I can't build off of y'all. This conversation is over after today. I will not talk about y'all no more.
It sure is.
You sure
y'all
about
showed
that?
me who y'all are. Y'all showed me
We
who
showed you
y'all
who
are.
we are.
I'm gonna have y'all listen to this for a minute. I'm doing a poll.
You showed me how
I
you
don't
truly
care
feel about me.
what y'all think
You're safe.
or how you feel about 2P.
Congratulations.
I don't
You
care.
want a cookie.
I don't care what you think or what you say about 2Ps. That's why I haven't said shit because I don't care.
Liar.
All this shit is so fucking childish. It don't make no damn sense. You're upset because why I'm not in that Discord. Why would you want to be somewhere that people don't want you? I don't get that part.
What did you say about me?
What I say about you? What? When? Mika, you're not in my thoughts. You're not in my mouth. So I don't get what you think I'm saying something about you.
You're on my channel, in my platform, saying something about me. Come
You're
on now.
bringing my fucking name up, of course. Now you've been doing it for the longest. I don't even know how the fuck I got in this shit.
First of all, I was bringing up.
Well, why the fuck I'm always in your fucking mouth then?
I don't even know who you are, and I don't care.
Oh, so now see, there we go. Now I gotta be all these names. Why you upset? Why are you upset though?
Big fuck.
I'm having y'all listen to this for like a couple extra minutes because I'm making the poll right now. And, you know, based on the poll, I will tell you, you know, how right or wrong you are. Let's go. I am making a poll. So just, there's a lot I'm doing with that poll. So just give it a few minutes where you listen to this. What we're really trying to point out here is 2P's interaction with this situation, definitely calling it childish and things like that, right? And then 2P's is going to go into something else. We're going to let Sour Patch conclude, and we'll do the poll. All right, let's go.
Why are you upset? Fuck you dope-head bitch. Who the fuck are you talking to? See, this is the reason why I didn't want to do this shit. Because, see, y'all need an audience. I get it. You need a fucking audience. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn audience. But, see, this is the problem right here.
Hold on.
You slow hoes can't have a fucking conversation without calling people out their fucking name. Not one time I called you out your goddamn name. But I get it. Y'all don't know how to have civilized conversations without calling people out the goddamn names. This shit so goddamn childish don't make no motherfucking sense.
Let's see here. Let me make sure I got all the people real quick.
Is y'all through?
Anybody else got something to say to 2P's while she heard?
Because you're talking about today. I'm trying to figure out why my name been coming up. You talking about shit today. Man, that's stupid. Man, you motherfuckers are slow.
Hey.
And I'm not finna do this. I'm not finna do this.
I just got
Girl, hoop, holler, call me all the whole bitches you want to. That shit don't faze me.
I haven't called you one yet, slow hole, but I just
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I just did, slow.
No, you did before that. No, you the slow hoe. No, you the slow hoe, dope head hoe. Shit. The fuck is wrong with you?
Now I know who the crack me control was.
You're a goddamn lie, bitch. I don't troll. I don't have time to troll. Motherfucker, I got a real goddamn life.
I hate
shit. The motherfucker who calls you a crackhead hoe probably a goddamn.
I'll be done with the poll in just a second. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody because it only allows me to put 4 people. Okay. So if you're not on the poll or whatever, it doesn't mean you're vindicated. It kind of does, but if you're not on the poll or you are on the poll, don't be offended. As I said, it only gives me 4 people, so I'm back there really thinking about the whole situation, on what you all think, not what I think. So just watch this. Give me another 2 minutes, okay? Let's go.
Goddamn troll. The fuck?
Bitch, it was
exactly.
There was never a problem with. Wait, there was never a problem with you guys. How did we get here?
Exactly.
How did we get here?
Exactly about 2P's.
It's like for right. What I'm saying is, y'all didn't have a real issue.
Lord Jesus.
Hold on.
This is the main reason why I didn't want to come up here. It's not. I don't know the point of this. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. So what's the point? Mika, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what you say, okay? What you saying don't fucking move me, okay? Girl, talk your ass off. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna go on Mert. Talk your ass off, girl.
Go on. Hold on. I don't want it to get ugly with you guys. It's not even, y'all don't even have a real issue. Y'all don't have anything to say that. But if you do, Mika, speak your truth. If you feel something and you feel that you were wrong, speak your truth. But I
know.
Okay. What do you know, Mika?
I'm not gonna speak on it.
Damn. All right. Yeah, I was on mute like I always am. Jesus Christ. All right. So we're definitely going to conclude on this situation, right? I'm putting the poll out. There's 4 people on this poll. Everybody vote on the poll. I don't care if you're in the comments. I don't care if you're in the bushes. I don't care if you're in the clouds or whatever. Please vote on this poll so that I can give you the most accurate information based on, how you guys feel. I want to see, if great minds think alike. Okay. Here comes the poll.
On it. It's just a big thing because I talked about Discord, even though Anyway, nah, fuck it. Nah, it don't even matter. I'm just saying, I know the truth. I know who the fuck has been talking about me, and I know what y'all been saying. And I'm on mute. I don't want anything with any of y'all. I'm removing myself from the
There's the poll, y'all.
Y'all are afraid of me.
I can't see if it's there. Hold on. Is it there?
Since y'all don't trust me, why would I be in anything with y'all?
And you know what, Mika, that's okay, because who want to be around them anyway?
I'm out. I'm done.
That is absolutely fine.
So, Mika, let me ask you a question.
I wouldn't want that energy around me anyway. Fuck you.
You're right.
Get
If
going.
voting.
Stay gone.
Okay, yeah. If you don't feel comfortable, then why even bother? But Mika, do you feel that because what happened between you and Beans and all of this stuff fell out, do you feel that people chose a side and try to find a reason to be upset with you?
Thank you.
Because they
Keep
chose
voting,
a side,
y'all. We
and
need
that's where all this weird energy is coming towards you, because like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of, I'm just using this word, I'm not saying anybody did it, but like kind
we
of
need
flipping
about
on
30
you
more
because
votes,
they
y'all.
chose a side and they felt like they have to choose a side, so they're on that side. And you can feel the energy. You can feel energy when people when they're not the same. You feel it, you can sense it, and you feel that that is what was happening. And then you got further confirmation that in fact you were being talked about.
Okay, so the poll, just to make sure that we're fair. Okay, who was the planted troll? I don't care about what you call it, shit. I don't care about people leaking information. I don't care about a mole. I don't care about none of that. Okay, trolls don't typically work by themselves. Okay, all right, here, let me bring myself up here. Okay, trolls usually don't work alone. Okay, so trolls have groups, just kind of like flag teams, strike teams, troll teams, whatever. Okay, one of these people on the poll, I don't care who I'm forgetting, one of the people on the poll is a part of a group that was planted to troll because of different situations. I know this for a fact. Okay. So I don't need to put anybody else on the poll. That's what I'm talking about. Damn the leaking, damn the whatever. Who came from a group designated to make all this shit chaotic? That's the poll. All right. Let's go. I'm not going to say anything until we get more votes. Right now we've got let's see. We got 35 votes. I need at least 30 more. Again, who is a part of a group that got planted to troll the situation? Now, if you need to change like your answer, whatever the case may be, after I said that, let's go. Okay, good. Thank you. I need 20 more votes. All right, 20 more votes. All right. I have no idea what the hell we're going to do while we're waiting for the votes, but we'll listen to this shit.
By the same people.
Jessica narrowed it down a little bit. Okay, okay. I love it. I love it. Come on, y'all. Vote. Definitely between two people. Yes, it's definitely between two people. Let me see where the poll is right now. Okay, good. We're doing good. We're doing good. All right, we got 41 votes. 20 more. That's it. That's all I asked for. 20 more. As I said, I don't care if you're in the clouds, the bushes, the streets, the wherever. We need 20 more votes. Okay.
People. Okay. And I want to be transparent. I want to be transparent on myself with that, Mika, because I mean, if you're gonna speak up too on that, I'm gonna speak up on myself, and I can only talk for myself. Lemon, are you still? I don't know if you're doing something.
You don't want no pots.
I feel like when it happened to me, as far as
I need exactly 27 more votes, and then we'll bring this down. So Jessica, you're narrowing it down to B sector and B sector contributors. Okay. Yep.
Whereas when me and the Beans whole thing fell out, which it was just a matter of a difference of opinion. Okay, I had an opinion opposite of hers, and that's how it started.
Wait, what happened to 2Ps?
She left.
Oh shit.
No.
We need
I had asked a question.
exactly.
I don't know if you heard it, but I don't need to repeat.
We need exactly 16 more votes. Okay, 27. Yeah, okay, good. All right, we need exactly. Let's see. Let me look again real quick. We need exactly 15 more votes. All right, let's go. I would play music, but I don't feel like it because I'm already sharing screen here. So, you know, hey, might as well leave the players up there, right? Let's go.
And I didn't hear it.
I'll just say it real quick. How I had asked Mika.
We need, damn, my glasses. We need 14 more votes, and then we will end this and talk about it. All right, let's go.
Because I felt like I said, do you feel like, because of the problem with her and Beans, that saying it without saying that the other girls or girl, whoever, is actually chose a side and is trying to find a reason to beef with Mika because they already chose a thing. And then all of a sudden, when I go in,
I'm popping off. Y'all can't don't come at. Y'all gotta learn not to come at people when somebody going at somebody. Like y'all just can't
Who
be
is
like
y'all?
throwing y'all voices
Who is y'all?
in. Just other women, the other women, you, the other
it's like
woman that was
it'll
in
happen
there,
like this. It's like
whoever was in there that day.
It'll happen like
Go
this.
ahead.
But I was on mute. But what you're failing to understand, I was on mute the whole time.
I think
just 12 more votes. 12 more votes. If you love me, hate me, it doesn't matter. Hey, I'm not going to know if you're in the bushes or the cloud. Just vote. We need 12 more votes, and then we will be at the end of this game of Clue. All right, let's go.
I think 2P just caught a bullet. 2P, it wasn't even for you, but I can understand you 2Ps by being like, hey, I'm not going to be a bunch of bitches and hoes. I get that. I'm not excusing that because I told Sherika, I don't think you should be saying that.
We got a visitor.
It was just
right, and I get that.
Hold on.
What's up, diving?
Well, I don't know. This looks suspicious, but let me just see.
All right.
Hey everybody, I'm on the show.
What the hell?
10 more votes.
Oh,
they made a Terry Me account. Like that's so stupid. But I knew something was up with that.
God.
Like again, as I said, not only like someone who leaked, because pretty much everybody leaked, somebody, a mole, whatever, someone that grabbed information, someone who communicated with everybody, someone that made themselves just a pretty good strategy. And definitely this was kind of like their test run to enter into some more important troll missions, but let's go.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, go ahead, y'all.
So I'm saying that's how it happened. But just because, and Sherika, I think you did apologize to all the women and said, you know what, guys, I was wrong. I shouldn't have come at y'all and said.
Yeah, eight more votes, y'all. What about people who aren't on the poll? They don't need to be. They don't need to be. The people that aren't on the poll they're not the person. Okay.
As a whole collective, you apologize. So that should have squashed it right then and there. So after Sherika did that, I don't understand why this energy is still coming at her from somebody.
Man, it is the okay, yeah. Man, it's the Mo3 troll beef sector. We're basically second generation Mo3 sector. All right. If you study polar, basically that's where we came from. Let's go.
Somebody else other than her and Beans who have the problem. Like that's what if you apologize and you're still mad, then you're just mad for another reason, not because of that bitch and whole comment. That's what I'm confused about. Because nothing was said about Peas or Beans or Benz after that. I'm just
yes, my name has been constantly coming up.
It came up regarding
because even after
all she said was that there was like another group. It came up with the group thing, but to say somebody said something disparaging.
No, her name came up after that because I feel like I was following up behind her. Even after I apologized, even after nobody came to me personally, was like, okay, well, Mika came personally. That's what's so like how it comes to Mika personally, but she had to bust me out in front of Lemon. Like she came up on Lemon and taking shit to me just to fail miserably. Like try to prove a point and your point was not proven. And it's like, okay, y'all ain't nobody tried to talk to me on the side, like, okay, and that's cool too. I really don't care about that, but it's just the whole thing where I let you ladies know, and I apologize when I told y'all I was not talking to all.
Literally 2 more votes. That's it. Just 2 more votes, and we're there. 1 more vote.
All you left.
We're there. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. We're there. Ready? This was a close call. I wish I could ask directly like why people voted on this, right? But this is very, very close. Okay. Now the person don't get mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, definitely the votes are in. Oh, okay, Evie, you got it. This is an opinion. All right. So Resto got 17% of the vote. Mika got 17% of the vote. Sherika got 27% of the vote. Beans got 40% of the vote. So let's go. Okay. The only thing that you guys have on this poll is you just flip-flop 2 of them. Okay. You just flip-flop 2 of them. All right. So 17%. You guys are pretty smart, actually. Wow. That's crazy how smart you all are. Okay. So Resto being 17%, you're correct. He's not. Okay. Mieka being 17%. You're right. She's not. Sherekica being 27% and Beans being 40%. You guys want to leave it at that? You good? Say it one more time. Resto 17%. You guys are smart. Not him. Mieka 17%. Not her. Sherekica 27%. Beans 40%. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay. My opinion. This is not bullying, harassment, or anything like this. This is Envy's opinion. The only thing that you all did is you switched up the vote on Sherekica and Beans. That's it. Damn, I should have had something ready to go. Let's see here. Hold on.
It don't got shit to do with you. You just a casualty of war, and didn't even know you was a casualty of war even from the beginning.
I should have had this ready. Sorry, y'all. I should have had this ready. No.
Act like the nigga don't even exist. Like, don't even respond to the nigga. Don't do nothing. Don't even fuck with that nigga. I'm not gonna waste my energy on cuz. You can be in your feelings about me reporting on it. You can be in your feelings about me bringing it up, breaking it down. You can be in your feelings all you want, but shit, I ain't gonna stop. It don't got shit to do with you. You just a casualty of war, and didn't even know you was a casualty of war. Even you can be in your feelings about me reporting on it. You can be in your feelings about me bringing it up, breaking it down. You can be in your feelings all you want, but shit, I ain't gonna stop.
I would troll and I would talk shit and I do stuff like that, but it wasn't on the level of talking about people's lifestyles. We weren't talking about how people was how they was brought up. We wasn't talking about how people was raising their kids. We wasn't talking about none of that type of shit. It was just people on the panel talking about other people's ideas on topics, and the shit would get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? The shit would get unreal, dog. And it was shit that I had never saw before on the internet.
And I ain't gotta say a damn thing, but girl, I'm trying to kick it, cause someone who knows how to ride can take different positions. Now you're screaming up and down we go. That's right, I never met the type of girl that's quite like you. Keep it on the low, and I can get more than this, girl, it's true, but I only did one time, yeah.